Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 49. And that crash...
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I always these rumors about Lord Captain Theodora.
It led me down a rabbit hole.
You do not believe them?
Of course not. I saw firsthand how... Wait, who's that there?
Skip.
I know how to take risks.
My house would be proud of me.
I always have a
Nothing
backup
escapes
plan.
my sight.
Is there money to be made?
We're gonna have to kill all these guys all over again.
Keep your wits about you.
Skip.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
So, I'll talk about the rabbit hole in a second. Let's just get this dialogue out of the way. This is not a difficult battle from what I mean, I nearly finished it last time. Nobody got knocked down. Okay, I did not get the persuasion check this time. Seems a little unfair, but oh well.
Compromise my principles.
Burninate. Got the weird sound issue again as well. Waking nightmare time.
Isn't this a job for the sir? I am a navigator.
Held in my gaze. Just have to wait for the workers to get a bit closer before I start blasting them. Why does her shot... This sniper rifle is empty for some reason, or starts empty, and I don't know why. Bit weird. Come on, it's definitely an angle that doesn't hit Abelard, because we used it before. Alright, that wasn't bad. Hold the line, Abelard. Oh, I wonder if I've got a clean shot on these idiots. Do you know what I do if I go right here? Dusted! We're still alive. Do 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 do. Haha, they're all stuck. Thanks to the navigator's uber capabilities. Man, she really kind of sucks. I can't wait to get her a proper weapon. And another one bites the dust. Oh! Get some chain blade in your life. Probably should have done that first, but anyway. Don't think I've got a clean shot from there. Let's go ahead and annihilate this guy. Oh man, 50% chance to hit and none of them hit? Get an extra helping of that.
High momentum.
Okay. I think I've got a good move here. If I assassinate him... and I use aim for the opening. Oh, for some reason I can't do the heroic act anymore. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. Get that rifle reloaded. Oh! Abelard is down. This won't take long. Here, have some of this. I don't know what's going on with the sound here, but anyway, sorry, I was talking about the rabbit hole I went down. Basically, the long story short is that by default, a lot of motherboards overclock high-end Intel CPUs past their recommended service limits. And this might be the reason that I've experienced some crashes recently in quite a few games. The limit for this chip, the manufacturing limit, should be 253 volts. But a lot of motherboards overclock to as much as 400. And my motherboard was on auto, but went as high as 360. So people are potentially melting their CPUs. Or just getting instability, but... you know, there's a whole range of negatives that come from
I will not. I'll do it.
running your chip past its specifications.
As the act.
Guy sure likes to throw grenades. Can I reach him with this? No. No, that would be
Emperor, give me strength.
not a great move. Captain, is it really you? This abomination claims that you called her, is it true? Yes, Lord Captain, I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp, started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help and she came. We are losing this psyker. Like this, never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, the crew lost their minds. But Lady Lon Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. What happened here? It was a mistake. I won't do it again. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Remember the incident back on mid-deck, Idra? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? Be turned into mutants and attack their own families. You are a monster. A heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Quit your preaching, you are the worst of everyone here. Previous rogue trader's been shipped on recent. Was that your doing? Yes, I did it a couple of times. I had too much to drink at the time. I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. Ever since she died, I first heard her voice in my head. The whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You heard the warp whispering in your head and you answered. Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important in your person in your life, now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out toward us, I kept thinking about that meeting. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day. So what am I supposed to do with you now? I know after everything I've done, I have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. Just not my best. Maybe we can find a way to replace my implants. Or some other remedy, a better one. Lady Von Valancia said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before. We just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. And what will happen to my crew when we look for this remedy? I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. And I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. Yeah, it's like the right move would be to execute her, but you probably lose a massive amount of game content if you do that. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Adira now. Why? I have heard enough stories about the ways of extending a Psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. Lord Captain, received a report that shooting on the lower deck has stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control. Awaiting further instructions. Everyone who was on this deck is dead, including the attackers. What happened was entirely the fault of Adira. Dispatch servitors here and put her out through an airlock. I am sick of her antics. Got rid of the warp's illusions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the chirurgeons and have them see to her. You could be really mean and make her friend airlock her. That's funny. %90 tech use, 90% multi-key, 90% demolition. What?
Operation successful.
Battle Psyker Boots. Perception bonus dodge until the start of the next turn for each enemy affected by their Psy power. Or Psyker staff attack stacks. Wait a minute. So you get perception bonus dodge, which for my main character is not that great, but still powerful. Warp conductor gloves. After triggering a psychic phenomena or perils of the warp. Wearer's psi rating is increased by 1 until the end of combat. Wearer gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to their resolved. Can only be equipped by an unsanctioned psyker. Huh. So my perception bonus is probably not that great. It's 3. But basically you get 3% dodge for every enemy under effect of my powers. Which could be a huge amount of enemies, potentially. This would be even more insane for her. Not that she doesn't already have absolutely redonkulous levels of dodge. Yeah, it's good for her. Because she would gain 6 dodge for every enemy affected, which could be a potentially huge amount. I don't yet have like a proper area of effect move like Lidless Gaze.
I always have a backup plan. Is there money to be made?
Not great.
To what do I owe this visit?
I wonder if anyone's... got some fresh
The
plot.
Messiah knows all. May your labors...
Greetings.
She is still alive. Do do do.
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again. Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will. All right. Let's hear what they're whispering about you. An ancient world with a riven heart. Find the path to it, and its riches will be yours. But paths there are two, and both will cloak you in disgrace, and neither is what it seems. What will you choose, rogue trader? The fall of the Empyrean, or the fall of the dead gods? In the cradle of your ancestors, a black dragon hungers, cunning and spitting venom. Many paths lead from home, but only one leads back to it, black and full of sorrow. When you start along the path, make haste. Make haste. Another road. The road begins at the threshold of the expanse and leads to the bowels of the emerging world. Reading the threads of fate is not meant for you, slave of the enthroned corpse. Step into the embrace of doom, for thus was it preordained by the architect of fates. That wasn't me. I swear on everything that's holy. I don't know what the second road is or who watches over it, but I beg you, stay away from it.
Huh.
Of course. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices of... Of course.
Okay.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain. Lord Captain. Yes, so hopefully now my machine will be more stable. I think I forgot to visit here. Yeah, this was my mistake. I forgot to visit the system that I was in last time.
Hey, old man. Are your joints playing up? You're walking funny.
Fear not, Mistress Haydari. I am feeling perfectly well. I do so appreciate your thoughtful concern.
What is with the sound?
The warp side reveals something.
Has the sound been changed in some way? It just like has a weird kind of echo to it.
As it should be.
Keep your wits about you.
My success is irrefutable.
That box looks like it's something, but I guess I didn't detect it.
I'm still new to the art of exploring. I did it.
Speak to the fear that dogs you.
Is there money to be made?
My house would be proud of me.
Touch the darkness, and the darkness will accept you. Numerous ropes and cables end abruptly at the edge of the pit, vanishing into the gathering darkness.
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Rusty bridges over dusty trenches. How frightfully fascinating. Truly, the mind boggles. Remind me again why we've come all this way.
The darkness swirls beneath your feet, not your fit. A void of impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit. No wailing, no wind, no rustle of dust. The bright daylight cannot pierce the darkness lying over the slopes. The longer you look for its depth, the stronger the feeling grows that the darkness isn't just an absence of light. It's something immeasurably vast, endless, and capable of reaching the furthest stars or swallowing the galaxy. Go on then, let's follow what the writing said. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and intangible answering your invitation for contact. It seeps through your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelop you. But these feelings are not your own. You feel your way to the barely tangible edges of the entity's consciousness and separate it from yourself and squeeze it until it is reduced to the size of a bead. The entity trembles, trying to break free of your mental grasp. Surprise, rage, elation, and fear replace one another. After a while, the entity stabilizes. For the moment you loosen your grip, it escapes, leaving behind a piece of itself inside your mind. Okay. Oh, and I leveled.
Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Did I get something? Champion of the Abyss. Permanent +2 weapon skill tests and +2 bonus to weapon skill tests. That's amazing. That's worth like an additional 20 weapon skill. And +5 bonus to coercion tests. I'm going to presume that's just +5 here. Oh, maybe it's just +2. Okay, yeah, it's just +2. Not +2 bonus like it says in the text, but just +2 to the skill. That's not so big. Still, it's a free permanent upgrade. Okay, there's something weird going on with the sound, but I might just fix itself if I restart the game. But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.